Hey everybody, PKO Gamer here, and I am making another video about one of the best games of my childhood, and that game is Link's Awakening. If you don't know what Link's Awakening is, I'm like, oh, where have you been? But to be perfectly honest, a lot of people may or may not have known Link's Awakening that much because it's a little bit before their time. Maybe the younger gamers don't know anything past maybe in 64 days, Ocarina of Time, and of course leading up to all the other Zelda games that came out to now Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, and all that good stuff. But back in the day, back in 1993, they released this on the Game Boy, and it was supposed to be a recoding or re-release of Link to the Past, which was the huge hit from 1991 on the Super Nintendo. I ended up skipping that game and ended up getting like the Mortal Kombat games, Mortal Kombat 2, and other games like that. And because I played these type of games with some friends at school and everything, and then ended up later getting Link's Awakening before I played Link to the Past. And I love this game. If you don't know the history of this game, in the description below, I'm going to leave a video to the gaming historian. He already did a video on the history, and this was a side project, a project of love, where the main developers, the people that were that done the other Link Zelda games for all the development of Link and all the story of Hyrule and Ganon, weren't in on this. And this was an after-hours project that turned into something completely different, from Link to the Past on the Game Boy to something brand new. And I think it was a beautiful, amazing game, and it's one of my favorite memories from my childhood. It took me a while to beat it. I didn't use any type of strategy guides. I didn't buy them. I never did like them. And since it came out about mid-1993, it took me at least through, I know, the winter of 1993, because that was interesting, because around here in North Georgia, around Chattanooga, Tennessee, we had a literal blizzard where it was feet of snow. It was a very freakish snowstorm, and I remember that, and we got snowed in. Literally, I measured up 3 feet of snow, and it's very rare. So I remember going through snow days playing this game into the next year into spring, and it took me time playing other things, doing other things, school, to the point I finally beat it, or got to that point later on in the spring. So it took me time. I think I did get it toward the end of 93. It wasn't like June when it first came out. It took me a while, and then I played it through winter and like I said, it took me a while to beat games. What really made me love this game is that it wasn't all about Ganon and Hyrule and the Triforce, and I understood. I knew some of the story of Link to the Past, which is, again, I ended up right after this just getting it used somewhere, very very cheap, since it's been years since it came out, about 3 or so years on the Super Nintendo, and loving it. But what made this game so special is that it was unique. And the history of it shows why it was so unique, because it was meant to be, like I said, a translation of Link to the Past, and it wasn't. The game is set on its own world, its own island, different enemies, slightly wacky world where you see a lot of other Nintendo characters, Yoshi and others, pop up. And I love it. I still love this game, and when they showed the Switch version coming out and the graphics, I was like, wow. Yeah, the graphics are a little cute, but they're recreating the little tiny, chibi style on the Game Boy, and it look like toy form. A lot of people are griping that it should be $60. I have to say, oh well. It's a complete reimagining with a brand new 3D engine, brand new 3D graphics. I don't see a problem with it. I really don't. They're adding what's going to possibly be the beginning of Zelda Maker, like Super Mario Maker 1 and 2. You can create dungeons, and I hope they expand this to the point where you can share them online, and they just put a big expansion out for this, even if it's paid, and you can do anything you want and make dungeons and share them online. That would be fantastic. Even add multiplayer. The abilities, or the possibilities, I should say, are endless for this. But I really love this game. If you haven't played Link's Awakening, you could cough, download the emulators and the ROMs to play this game, or just go get you the real hardware and play it. Or you could just wait till September, which it comes out right before my birthday, which is going to be nice, and play this on the Switch. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how well this game plays. And I'm not saying just plays in mechanics. I'm talking about how well the story comes out, how well the island, this different world is just amazingly unique, and to the point it's very, very fun. The characters, the bosses, the fights. I mean, it's Zelda, but it's not Zelda. It's very fun, and I can't wait to own this and be able to. I need to get these the Game Boy and my cartridges from my parents, or I think I did put them up somewhere. I think I do have them here. I'll have to look for them now. I'm starting to think about it. I need to get that and be able to hold my cartridge up from 1993-94 and my Switch game up from 2019 and go, it took this long, but I got both the types, you know. So I do appreciate everybody watching this. And like I said, it's just to talk about why I'm looking forward to this game. If you have not played Link's Awakening, please give it a try. Please take the time to give this a try, to see what it's all about. And if you haven't played it, wait for the Switch version if you want to. If you don't, then go play the other version. I'm not telling you to pirate it, but if you can legally get a copy of it or buy it through eShop, give it a try. It's fantastic. I think this is, and it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite Zelda games of all time. I do, and if you haven't played it, give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think it's better than Link to the Past? I do. I've always thought it was, because it was so unique. So I appreciate everybody watching. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys later. Big Kill Gamer out.